So can you then put these sheets up on the board around here somewhere within that minute? We've only got 3 groups here. One group, this one, is write down different learning strategies that you regularly use. This group is the same, different learning strategies that you regularly use. Whereas this group was asked to write down your most vivid memory from your senior school teenage years. Okay? Just because I think thinking in that way and thinking what are strategies that teachers use, whereas what's your most vivid memory as a student, I personally think that what we should be about as teachers is trying to have the intersection of those two things with those experiences. I don't think necessarily these strategies should be focused at less able. I think they could be focused at anyone. Yeah. So with that title, that was the description that you guys read, that then led you to choose to be here now. So I started off by, let's share classroom strategies for engagement and understanding. So that was your little part there. I'll throw my little bit in and we can have a little chat. That's the plan. Okay. And so like I said, I've thrown in 3 little ideas that I'm gonna offer you guys just as a little. I suppose I put it there just as a little, open myself out a little bit so you've got an idea of what I'm going to be doing, what I'm going to be sharing with you. And so like I just said there, I think we need to be looking at positive and memorable learning strategies. I've got one quick little bit of blurb. Some of you know, quite a few of you know, that I'm just starting a doctorate in education. I'm starting a doctorate in the happiness of children and how we can influence children to try and be happier. So quite a lot of what's gone on here is connected to my research as well, but I'm not doing any references to any of that research, but if you want to have more deeper discussions, I'm all for that. So the S is for showing appreciation. The A for appropriate challenge. Obviously the emphasis is not quite the same letter, but you know, I'm getting there. Fun and focused for the F. And engaging and encouraging for the E. I personally live by those sorts of values as what I try and do as a teacher. Every 2 weeks as a homework, and the only brief is draw or write whatever you can remember we've done in the last 2 weeks in maths.
This is sort of kind of separate
This is separate.
to an exercise as such.
Yeah, this is separate. They have an exercise book as well.
Yeah, this is kind of more formal stuff.
This is on the
it's
side.
almost like they create a kind of revision tool as well, I think.
Yes.
Because they can use that, what you can remember, and then you'll put comments on it as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yours are personalised?
Not necessarily, no. It's whatever's to hand. Yeah. I wish it was that precise, but I'm not like that. Yeah. Yes, sometimes. So this was a lesson exercise where this kid said, "Can I put this in my scrapbook in my journal instead?"
Do you only use it for your lower years?
Yeah, I don't. I only use it with 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah.
Quite nice idea.
Long term. As for the 3 colour cups, you've got some in front of you there. I don't use it too often. This was a photo I took yesterday, in fact, because they're in the Mufti, my year 8 class. It's literally, they're not actually putting it on there either. They're not actually joking or pretending. They were sat there, and if they've got a problem, if they've got something that they're not sure about, then they just put the yellow cup up top. And if they only show the red cup, if they're absolutely stuck and there's nothing that they can do with everything they've got in front of them. And so when I do get the red cup in front, I then say, are you sure there's nothing you can do? And I basically find something that I know they can do with them, and then say, there you go. So now go back to the yellow cup, and I'll be along and I'll see you in a few minutes' time, and I'll discuss with you what your yellow cup problem is. That's basically a strategy to stop hands up, to stop, oh, I'm stuck, put my hand up, and it's an excuse to daydream, it's an excuse to waste time, sort of attitude. As for chopsticks, I've got your name on a chopstick here. Instead of hands up again, it's all just randomised. Okay? So I'm now going to ask you that question. So what I do with the class, I ask a question first, and then I shape that, and my kids are really used to it now. What strategy intrigues or resonates with you most at this stage? Or what are you thinking at the moment? Let's relatively quickly, I'm just going to see, who's now nervous? Yeah, no? You okay? Jill's gone. So sometimes you can put aside, but I choose not to, and I had kids that asked me, Sir, like, can you not put them back in, because then like everybody gets a chance? And I'm like, yes, but if you're the first person out, and I put that down there, you're then going to choose to switch off for the rest of the time. So some teachers have a split, so the kids don't know, but you put it back in the other side, and then you can sort of do half of them across and mix and match that way. But I choose to just put it in, and I trust the math over time that everybody's going to get approximately the same number of picks. Emma?
I was hoping to put my name on there, I wanted it.
That's why I had the exercise at the start, so I could do that.
Oh, not this one.
No, of course. So again, hot spotting is trying to make that safe environment. You guys aren't used to it, and building it up with kids. But I do say, look, you can phone a friend, or you can allow hands up. So then Emma, I sort of say, oh, you're uncomfortable? Anybody else want to answer that for her? And then, does anybody know his classroom experiment?
Yeah.
Yeah, has anybody watched it?
Yeah.
No, there's 3 episodes, they're 1 hour each. He's got them on YouTube. I've met him a few times, I've been on a couple of his conferences, and the cups and the chopsticks are from him. And the other stuff is from lots of other areas, lots of other places. And so therefore, as an exit, I've already said this before, it's sort of, I outline what we're doing next lesson. In my head it's like, okay, how's this gone? Which activity do I think is probably going to come next in this unit? And I sort of prepare the kids for what's coming next. So then they've got it psychologically, they're ready. And then it's tell me something at the door. So I'm going to ask for you to tell me at the door, in no more than 1 sentence, what you're currently thinking about. If any of you do want some chopsticks, I've got more than enough here.
Lollipop sticks were a good one.
Yeah. But I can't find any in this country. But if you've got some, these cost me $2. So if you want to take a few, you can. If you want to take any cups, you can take these cups, 1 pack. This is half a pack. 1 pack's cost me $1.20 from Giant. Okay. So if you want to take some of these, then take them now. Okay. And if you want any journal books, I've got some journal books there as well if you want to take loads, and I've got loads more as well. Yes, they're out of the master plan budget. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Charles.